Imagine standing outside tonight. The air is still, the sky is clear, and you look up as you have 1,000 times before. But tonight is different. The moon is bigger, not slightly, noticeably, disturbingly. You blink, you step back, your hands go cold, because somewhere deep in your brain, deeper than logic, deeper than reason, something ancient whispers, "It is closer. It should not be closer. Something is very, very wrong." And for the first time in human history, that feeling is right. For 4.5 billion years, the moon has been falling toward Earth every single second, right now, as you breathe. But it has never arrived, because it is also moving sideways, fast enough that Earth's surface curves away beneath it. It falls, it misses, it falls again. This is what Isaac Newton called orbital motion. This is what has kept us safe since before life existed on this planet. Currently, the moon sits 200 to 38,855 miles away. Every year, it drifts 1.5 inches further away from us, slowly, quietly, peacefully. But tonight, something has changed. The drift has reversed. The moon is no longer moving away. It is coming home, and it will not stop until it has taken everything. The ocean wakes up. The first sign is not a sound, it is a feeling. Coastal cities around the world notice the tide is not receding, it is still rising. Scientists already know the moon controls our tides through gravitational pull. From 238,855 miles, it already moves billions of tons of water every single day. But gravity obeys the inverse square law. Cut the distance in half. Tidal force becomes 4 times stronger. Cut it to 1/3, 8 times. At 100,000 miles, the ocean does not rise. It stands up, walls of water, 1,000 feet tall, moving at 500 miles per hour, not toward one coastline, toward every coastline, simultaneously. Mumbai, New York, Tokyo, London, cities that took centuries to build, gone, not flooded, erased, like they were never there, like they never mattered. The ocean was always Earth's gift, patient, beautiful, life-giving. Tonight, it becomes Earth's executioner. And it was always capable of this. We just forgot. The ground betrays you. But the ocean is only the beginning. Deep beneath your feet, something that has been silent for 1,000,000 years is waking up. Earth's crust, the ground you have walked on every single day of your life, is also subject to tidal forces. Scientists call them Earth tides. They exist right now, invisible, unmeasurable, harmless, until the moon gets closer. The Cascadia subduction zone, the San Andreas fault, the Alpide belt, every major fault line on Earth, receiving a force they were never designed to resist. They do not crack, they snap. Earthquakes of magnitude 11, 12, numbers that do not exist in our current scientific scale because we never needed them. We never imagined we would. Buildings do not fall, they dissolve, and beneath the crust, the sleeping giants awaken. Yellowstone, Toba, Campi Flegrei, supervolcanoes that have slept for hundreds of thousands of years. They do not erupt, they detonate. Ash fills every corner of the sky. The sun disappears. The ground you trusted with every step of your life breathes, shakes, breaks. And it will not stop, not for you, not for anyone. The sky declares war. Now look up. The same moon pulling the oceans is pulling the atmosphere. Scientists have measured atmospheric tides caused by the moon. Right now they are gentle, a whisper. But as the moon closes in, the whisper becomes a scream. Wind patterns that have existed for millions of years shatter. The jet stream collapses. Pressure systems that once brought rain now bring only destruction. 700-mile-per-hour winds, permanent, everywhere, without pause. The sky is no longer blue. It is black with ash, lit by lightning that never stops. This is not a storm. This is the atmosphere tearing itself apart, trying to escape what is coming. The last beautiful thing. But then something happens that no science book predicted, that no disaster simulation captured. In the middle of the floods, in the middle of the earthquakes, in the middle of the end of the world, humanity stops and looks up, because the moon, our moon, is the most beautiful thing any human being has ever seen. At 150,000 miles, it is 8 times larger than you have ever known it. You can see the Mare Imbrium, the Sea of Rains, with your naked eye. The Tycho crater, bright as a fresh wound. The lunar highlands, casting shadows you can watch move in real time. At 50,000 miles, it fills the sky. Day and night lose their meaning. The reflected light is so intense that flowers bloom at midnight. The tidal forces pull the atmosphere upward, creating auroras that paint the sky in curtains of green and violet. Permanent, breathtaking, terrifying. People stop running. They stand in the streets, in the ruins, in the water, and they stare. Children reach up as if they could touch it. Old people weep, not from fear, from something they cannot name. For one moment, every human on Earth looks at the same thing, thinks the same thought. How did we take it for granted every night for our entire lives? It was always this beautiful. We never stopped to see it. And now it is too late. In 1848, Édouard Roche discovered a terrifying number, 11,470 miles. The Roche Limit, the boundary between existence and destruction. At this distance, Earth's gravity exceeds the moon's ability to hold itself together. It tears the moon apart, not violently, slowly, methodically. Dust first, then boulders, then mountains. Mons Huygens, 4,700 meters, separates and falls toward us. The moon is not crashing. It is being unwrapped, piece by piece, by an invisible, merciless hand. Every piece becomes a missile, guided by the same gravity that once kept us safe. 4.5 billion years protecting us. Now, it is the weapon that ends us. What remains becomes a ring, not Saturn's beautiful rings. This ring is death. Billions of fragments at 17,000 miles per hour, always falling for thousands of years. No shelter, no escape. The sky rains moon. Earth does not end in fire, not in ice. It ends in silence, under the debris of the one thing it could never live without. The moon stabilized our axis at 23.5 degrees. It slowed Earth from a 6-hour day to the 24 hours life needed. Its tidal pools were the cradle of first life on Earth. It did not just witness life, it built the conditions for you. 238,855 miles, not a distance. The difference between everything and nothing. Tonight, go outside, look up, find it. That quiet pale light watched this planet since before the first tree grew, since before the first human wandered. We never thanked it. We never needed to. It stayed anyway. The universe makes no mistakes, but it makes no promises. Pray it stays there, because the day it moves closer is the day we understand what we always had and what we could never afford to lose.